By the end of this video, you will know about the value of creating Flash YouTube lessons for your students. Sometimes my students ask me questions. I soon realized that a lot of my students are asking that same question. Before I know it, I've answered the question so many times that I could probably recite the answer in my sleep backwards. But what's frustrating is that I've taught the concept. It's all over my online course. I've sent it in an announcement, then I tried sending more announcements, then I tried sending emails. I even went as far as changing the color of my font in the emails to catch their attention. But the students were still asking the same questions. Come to think of it, these were the same questions my students were asking me when I taught my night courses. Nothing had changed. I was beat, stuck. So, in the last-ditch attempt to save my students, I made an online video for them, and I posted it on YouTube. The results, my friends, were simply awful. 27 minutes of death by PowerPoint left my students with minimal comprehension, and, quite frankly, they were bored to tears. It was a headache, and it simply didn't work. The problem is that students today have been conditioned to expect eye candy when they view things online. How can my boring 27-minute lecture compete with the likes of music videos and Hulu? Then I had an epiphany. What if I made my videos shorter? What if they were aesthetically pleasing to look at? Could a weekend of putting together a video give me semester-long breaks from answering those nagging questions? The answer was an exciting and resounding yes. Yes, I could get my students' attention, eliminate those nagging questions, if I made some shorter videos. Literally overnight, the headache was gone, and I was suddenly answering higher level questions. Those little nagging questions became sparse and rare. Something changed in my students, and I liked what I saw. So, I started building more and more videos. To make learning interesting, and to add some good variety, I explored different ways I could visually form a learning objective. So naturally, I stole toys from my kids, and slowly I began to imagine and architect different ways students could visually fit together meaning. It seemed that the more I constructed videos, the fewer questions I was getting from my students. I also noticed that the students were hammering out better and better essays. Silly mistakes, a clear sign of misinformation, showed up less and less in their papers. What if I don't know how to draw, one might ask? What if I don't have toys to steal? What if I'm not very creative? Enter Powtoons. Powtoon is a free online software where you can create visually powerful lessons for you and your students. It's pretty easy to use, and once you have the basics down, the sky is the limit for you and your students. Creating these videos has really transformed my classroom for the better. If you'd like to learn more, I encourage you to join me in my workshop later today. There, you'll learn about the process I undergo when creating a video. This involves storyboarding, scripting the video, determining the objectives of the lesson, creating finishing touches, like closed captioning, and identifying the video's placement in the course. I love Powtoons, and hopefully after my workshop you will too. I call my little videos Flash YouTube lessons because I think they pack a punch in 6 minutes or less. Flash, you've just learned something in your first Flash YouTube lesson.